What the was that?
James, it's Valtteri.
There's something loose between my legs.
You mean like forever?
I don't know.
Tripping major nutsack.
Come on! No more radio for the rest of the race.
Hello everyone and welcome along to the reserve drivers from Monza, Italy in front of a live audience.
Vamos!
I'm Tim McDonald, he's Luke Rocker, and we are live from Italy to celebrate an amazing result, an amazing AlphaTauri result. Danny Kvyat finished 9th.
Daniel!
Crack open the champagne.
Oh!
We're going to need to red flag this podcast, Lucky Boy, while I pick up that confetti.
I need a comfort break anyways.
Make sure you hit subscribe and leave us a comment in the comments below. We've been loving your feedback.
It's not a very funny joke.
Not all your feedback. Try and keep it positive this week.
Hey, listen, that's some of the nicest stuff we get.
What an amazing Italian Grand Prix and an amazing result.
Pierre Gasly wins the Italian Grand Prix! Oh my, oh my!
Tim, surely that moved you. I know you're dead inside and you show no emotion, but surely that moved you. Surely! I was genuinely sitting at home. I stood up. I was actually emotional. It was awesome.
What an amazing result, Lukey Boy. The second time the AlphaTauri Toro Rosso team have won in Monza. And GF1's getting boring when the same team's winning the same race every time. What a snooze fest.
Oh, please. Change the record, AlphaTauri. Jeez.
Hey, let's get some of the guys at the back of the grid, the Mercedes, the Ferraris, the Red Bull. Let's get them up the top step. An amazing win for Pierre, Lukey Boy, and after the race, he had no words.
I've got no words. I have no words, and you know, this team have done so much for me. They gave me my first opportunity in F1. They gave me my first podium. Now they are giving me my first win. It's crazy. Honestly, it's just crazy, and I'm so happy. I can't thank them enough.
No words. He had no words. Well done, Pierre.
Grammar Nazis. Abuse Tim in the comments. In fact, if you saw the edits to our show, you would confirm that I very rarely have words. I struggle.
You'll be lucky to get to 49 words this podcast, Lukey Boy. Let's be honest.
Reserve drivers competition in 49 words or less. Describe our show.
Fantastic weekend for AlphaTauri, Lukey Boy, and the whole team was celebrating.
Everybody hugging each other, everybody in tears. Franz Tost hugging all the guys from Honda as well. Even the guy who does their COVID tests.
Whoa!
He's the last guy that should have been in that huddle, Lukey Boy. What's Italian for second wave?
AlphaTauri was shoving that wind down everybody's throats more than that guy was shoving swabs.
Congratulations, Alpha Cluster, on a wonderful weekend. It was all smiles down at AlphaTauri. Everyone was thrilled with the result.
Everything what could go wrong with the strategy went wrong for me.
All right, well, almost everyone was thrilled with the result.
And you know what, Tim? It was our man. A man we haven't thrown a stone at in our entirety. Pierre the Gazman Gasly.
And wasn't he excited on the team radio?
Oh my god! What did you do?
What did you do?
You certainly did, Pierre, and no one was more excited than your engineer.
84, you did 82. Fail 84 now, please.
Oh man.
Fail 82 again. Fail 82 now. Fail 82. Fail. Do it now, please.
Fail 84 was the alternate title for this podcast, Lukey Boy. But it was certainly more positive on the AlphaTauri radio, Lukey Boy, than on Esteban Ocon's team radio.
I think we missed out completely this race. There was a massive
Okay, just hold it on the radio, please. Hold it on the radio. We'll talk about it in the office. Thank you.
No, we have to face.
Please, do not talk
Esteban,
on
this
the
is not
radio.
the place.
Lukey Boy, there are journalists in Russia who have greater freedom of speech than Esteban Ocon on the team radio. Big thank you to WikiLeaks for releasing that audio. You can hear the full version on our website.
Listen, I'm not sure that team's ready for Fernando, because if they can't take feedback, they're in for a world of pain.
GP2 engine looking alike. The engine was good. Much slower than before.
An amazing result for Pierre, Lukey Boy, and an amazing season. He's been on it right from the word go. And what does he put his success down to? Ted Kravitz found out.
Oh, this is Pri Semello, who is Pierre's physio.
Pierre's physio, Semello, Lukey Boy. He's had an important role to play in Pierre's success, as Ted Kravitz explained.
So Pri deserves a lot of credit for the head job he's done on Pierre Gasly to be so good.
Well done, Semello. The reason behind Pierre's success. Let's go to the video. What?
What? No. We want to stay on YouTube.
That was pre-Semello, Lukey Boy, and I'd hate to see post-Semello.
Yeah.
Just by the way, if that's what he's doing down at AlphaTauri.
I wonder if he wears his AlphaTauri gear whilst...
Gee, how did Pierre react to that?
Oh my god! What did you do?
We can't show you what you just did, Pierre. That's for an adults-only edition of the podcast.
No, but if it was recorded, I'm sure they used a 10-foot boom pole.
Hey, speaking of 10-foot boom poles, Lukey Boy.
Don't tell me.
It's time for 10-foot boom pole Poll Contender of the Week.
I mean, surely this has to be our dumbest segment of all time. And we've had some howlers.
This is the segment where we celebrate the incredibly long boom poles and microphones that we're seeing in the paddock in COVID times. Have a look at the background of this Sky Sports F1 post-race show in the right-hand side of screen.
Yeah, through these races. You should be very proud of yourself.
I am. I think.
That is a massive 10-foot boom pole, Lukey boy.
Oh, that's got me.
That was so big it was even out of the frame. Let's take another look.
Yeah, through these races. You should be very proud of yourself.
I am. I think.
I think
Hang on, red flag it. I need a comfort break.
Session stops.
That boom pole was way smaller before Priest Somiel got his hands on it.
Well done to everyone. Another cracking installment of 10-foot boom pole Contender of the Week. What an amazing Italian Grand Prix.
Tim, everyone was going bananas. I was fist pumping in my lounge room, which isn't a euphemism, by the way. But everybody was going nuts. Everybody was loving it. No one more so than this French commentator.
La victoire de Pierre Gasly! Il l'a fait! Victoire de Pierre Gasly!
What amazing footage, Lukey boy. You should have seen how he reacted when Romain Grosjean finished 12th. He had a heart attack.
I have it on good authority. That sounded very similar to how they marched on Versailles back in the Revolution.
We all love that French commentary, Lukey boy. The Spanish commentary is a little bit different. Slightly less positive in Espanol.
Hang on, you aren't crossing that with Max Verstappen's team radio, are you?
No, that was the Spanish commentary, Lukey boy. And if you thought that was bad, here's the German commentary.
Oh, Tim.
The international language of motorsport, Lukey boy.
Tim, I am strongly rooted in Italian heritage, and I'm contractually obliged to feel the pain of a Ferrari failure. That was horrible.
Tough weekend for the Scuderia, Lukey boy. I think they were struggling with the balance.
And most teams were on top of that.
Oh dear!
A little bit too much rear end in Monza, Lukey boy.
Did you know, though, that this Ferrari downfall has actually been really good for the Italian economy?
Hang on, there's an Italian economy?
There is, and it's rising, you see, because there's a real interest in pitchforks, bats, and iron steel rods. They're going through the roof, and actually through the windows at Maranello too, so...
And I have it on very good authority, Lukey boy, that for Ferrari's 1000th race in Mugello, they're doing a special livery on the pitchforks and torches.
Hang on, red alert. Viewers of the show, you'd know that Tim has quite the penchant for certain words in the F1 vernacular. I dare say Mugello will be one of them. You like it, don't you, Tim? You like it?
It's right up there with Alpha Cluster for mine as one of my favourite F1 words.
Just speaking of Ferrari, Tim, you know, I am Italian. I'm not sure if I've mentioned it. You know, they say there's this conspiracy that they're tampering with Seb's car. They're trying to make him fail. I don't believe it. Although, I will say this. I know mafia tactics, and there's one mafia tactic that stood the test of time.
Brakes failed. The brakes failed. Brakes failed.
Hey, I mean, they were doing that back in the dark ages.
Come on. They had a replacement brake pad, Lukey boy, in a violin case. Sorry, end racism, Lukey boy. End racism.
I think Tim's having a mental breakdown. I'm not quite sure what's going on right now. Tim, serious note, congratulations to Claire Williams and the Williams family. I actually was quite emotional seeing some of the scenes.
Well done, Claire Williams. Well done, Frank Williams, on a wonderful contribution to the sport.
And with a new era at Team Williams, there's also a new mantra, as George Russell spouted.
We need to be the ones capitalising from these f***ups, not the ones in the f***up.
You need to be the ones capitalising from the fuck-ups, not the ones in the fuck-ups. Doralton Capital, good luck.
They need to be Doralton capitalising from the fuck-ups, Lukey boy. That's their new team name. There were so many wonderful tributes to Claire and Frank Williams on the weekend, Lukey boy, but this one from the Williams pit crew I thought was incredibly touching.
Now the race day comes. What is this battle going to end up with? Who's going to beat each other?
We'll see,
eh?
we'll see. I don't know. It should be, I think we should have a bit more race pace than the quali pace. Like I say, I'm looking forward to it. So
look at that.
Oh!
Nothing says sentiment like a black marker on some rubbish.
Nothing says sentiment like a vampire rising from a coffin to deliver a wonderful tribute to Claire and Frank.
I have it on good authority. That's Dr. Helmut Marko's morning routine.
I have it on good authority. That was Robert Kubica, Lukey boy. They've been keeping him in cold storage. Lukey boy, it's time for a bit of technical talk. Formula One is a technical sport, Lukey boy, and sometimes requires a bit of technical talk. It was an amazing, unprecedented race in Monza, Lukey boy. Red flags restarted halfway through. A lot of people asking what's going to happen with tyres, pit stops, the race result. Martin Brundle broke down some of the complex problems.
Who crosses the line first is the winner.
Did you catch that, Lukey boy? If you cross the line first, you're the winner.
Just writing it down. Of course, there was a lot of controversy as to why the session was red flagged. Lewis Hamilton, Mercedes, dangerous driving in the pits. Do we have footage?
Gone for a comfort break and halfway through the race. He's got a bit of a motion to get on.
That is reckless driving in the pit lane. Should have got 35-second penalty. And look, if he popped a wheelie, that's a black flag.
And 5 minutes later, Giovinazzi came by on his Vespa, Lukey boy. Well, Mercedes didn't spot the pit lane light on, Lukey boy. No jokes, just information.
Okay. Put it in the comments if you'd like to see less jokes in the show right now in 49 words or less.
That would become WTF1, Lukey boy. But Mercedes didn't spot the pit lane lights, Lukey boy.
And I happened to come across a tweet from Rose from the Titanic. She said this was the most dramatic thing I've ever seen in my life. She also said the biggest shipwreck she's ever seen as well. Biggest sinking ship was Ferrari. So she's been active on Twitter.
What a win for AlphaTauri, Lukey boy. And who better to lead the celebrations than team principal Franz Tost?
Looking forward, obviously you want to enjoy this, and I'm hoping there's going to be a big party tonight, led by you, Franz.
No, there's no party, especially not led by me, because I have now to go to a meeting.
Oh, Franz, it's the first race you've won in years, and you've got to go to a meeting.
Mr. Excitement, Franz Tost back at it again, huh?
And he was celebrating hard after the race.
No, there's no celebration, nothing.
A little one.
They should prepare everything, because we have to go to Mugello.
Yeah.
That's the next race. This is much more important. They can celebrate, I don't know, in December or whenever.
Jeez, Mr. Fun, Franz. Celebrate in December. There's another 8 races to go. You're going to finish out of the points for 6 of those. I mean, come on. Give him a celebration.
Of course, the last time AlphaTauri Toro Rosso won was back in 2008, Lukey boy, at the Italian Grand Prix.
Toro Rosso gets its moment in the sun. Sebastian Vettel is a Grand Prix winner.
So what better excuse to take a trip down memory pit lane?
Tim, 2008. I was still in nappies.
This podcast had just started. 2008, Lukey boy, it was a different time when the intro graphics to Formula One coverage looked like this.
No way.
A geisha, a hawk, and a naked woman with a snake. Bring back 2008, am I right?
I actually think that kind of comprises a certain collection of a one Dr. Helmet Marco.
Well, geishas and...
No, leave it.
But Sebastian Vettel amazingly won the race for Toro Rosso in the wet, and after the race, everyone wanted to talk to the man of the moment.
Sebastian Vettel has won here today, and we can hear from his father, Norbert Vettel.
Norbert Vettel. Let's hear from Norbert Vettel, Lukey boy. Sebastian Vettel was spraying the champagne. I think Norbert had had a few.
It's a crazy day. All guys for the team is very perfect. All guys. Thank you very much.
What is this going to mean to Sebastian? So young.
He's good guy. He's perfect. Thank you.
You should have heard his French commentary as well, Lukey boy. That was something to behold. An all good guy. I think he might be your father.
Yeah. I wonder where Seb gets his hostility towards the media.
But we finally got to hear from the race winner after the race. Sebastian Vettel perfectly captured the emotions, the feeling of winning his first F1 race.
Unbelievable. Sebastian, congratulations. We'll come back to you in a second for further thoughts.
And you can listen to Sebastian's further thoughts on our website, Lukey boy. Ironically, Norbert Vettel got more out than Sebastian did.
Hey, I tell you what might be doing it, drinking your own sample. Come on. I mean, I know they drug test in Formula 1, but they don't have to do it straight in the press conference.
It's either Metamucil or Barocca. I don't know what it is.
Sorry, hang on. In all our time, we've never said the word Metamucil on the show. That's a first.
When Sebastian finished his drink, Lukey boy, he was lost for words.
It's great. It's fantastic. I'm speechless. It was so difficult in the beginning. There was a lot of water. I mean, the safety car start helped me, but the whole race, we had no problems. I think it got more tricky. I was extremely focused every lap. Of course, I was looking after my car, but we were thinking it might be dry today. So I think there is an explanation. I mean, in the end, I was just always trying to push in these conditions, unbelievable. I mean, I don't know what to say, really.
He's lost for words, Lucky boy. He's lost for words. Interestingly enough, though, those aren't fades in between those clips. He just drank some of that Kool-Aid and was in and out of a bit of a trance.
I think that's what Norbert was seeing.
He saw some geishas and a hawk and a woman with a snake.
Of course, session was stopped because of the big shunt Charles had. Gladly and thankfully he was okay. Kimi Räikkönen was really keen to find out if Charles was okay. Although just have a listen at how quickly he moves on.
All okay in the crash?
Yeah, he jumped out of the car, so I don't know why there's a red flag. Maybe for the barrier it will take time.
Blankets on the tires as quickly as we can.
Yeah.
Kimi's got bigger fish to fry. Kimi, Charles was okay. Thankfully, Charles was okay.
Okay, but where's the blankets?
Yeah.
You allowed to... Yeah, put it on then.
You know, if it's anyone else but Kimi, I'd be disappointed, and yet I'm not.
First it was the drink, then it was the steering wheel, then it was the gloves and helmet, and now it's the blankets.
He's got a full winter ski lodge going on.
I know Kimi's getting a little bit older, Lucky boy, but blankets, really? Next he'll be asking where are the handrails. Where's the Metamucil? That's it for the reserve drivers, Lucky boy. We've got to jump out of here.
So leave us a comment, like and subscribe. I read them, baby. Oh, I read them.
Leave us a comment in the comments below.
This is not a place.
We'll be back in Mugello, Lucky boy.
The season is cooking alive and well.
So to all our loyal viewers,
Thank you.
Fail 82 now. Fail 82. Fail. Do it now, please.